Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Karen Hayes. This is Healthy Bones and Balance. And let's get started. Let's warm up. Let's start by marching in place. Marching, get those knees up and swing those arms. Getting oxygen to our muscles, to our brain, to our lungs. Just gently getting our bodies to wake up. Breathing, breathe it in. Now march out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. You can make it low if you want. You can get low. Or keep it a little higher. And then other way, just other direction. Out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Last time. Now let's bring those knees up in opposite arm. As we move the bigger muscles in our body, we're raising our heart rate. Those big thigh muscles and the glutes. They're helping to raise our heart rate, get us ready to do all that hard work. Now just march it in place again. This time, let's march in a circle. So just one direction, just march it in a circle. As we get older, we often don't do this. Marching in a circle, and the other direction, just march it the other way. So we're trying to get back to when we were youthful and we would do all sorts of movements with our body to keep it strong and agile. All right, back to center. Those legs come apart. We're going to bend the knees and take a nice big breath up and blow it out. Again, up, blow it out. Again, up, blow it out. The last time you come up, stay up there. Arms come apart in a Y. We're going to bend over to one side, stretching it out, breathing. Come center. Bend over to the other side. Breathe. Come to center. Now bending the knee, just reach up. Reach up with your arm while you're bending your knee. It's just another form of stretching it out. Breathe. Breathe. Now bring those arms down. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Up, back, down and forward. 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 Reverse. Down, back, up and forward. 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 Let's get the hips rotating. So we're going to hit all four directions. Front, left, back, and right. 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 Reverse. Right, back, left and front, right, back, left and front, right, back, left and front, right, back, left and front. Let's bring those arms up in a Y, down in a W, up in a Y, down to the W, up to the Y, down to the W. Last time, up to the Y, down to the W, out to the T, and stretch those fingers out. Up, down to the T, and then up, down to the T, and up, One more time, down to the T and up to goal post. And then move it in and out, in and out, in and out. Last time, in and out. One arm goes down, the other stays up in our scarecrow. And reverse. Other comes up, other goes down. Reverse again. Reverse one last time. Now interlock your fingers behind you and raise them up off of your glutes. Head is looking straight ahead. Just stretching out those shoulders and that chest. And down. Now elbows come to your side. You want to press those shoulder blades back and down. Back and down. You feel a nice stretch across the chest. And release. Again. Back and down. And release. Back and down. And release. Last time. Back and down. And release. Let's do some head and neck exercises. So we're going to look to the right, stretching our neck in that direction and our head, and try to look back behind you like you're driving out of your driveway with your eyes. So the eyes go way, way back. And come center, other side over to the left. Eyes are going way back. Come back to center. Again, over to the right. Eyes are going way back, looking behind you. Come to center. Last time, over to the left. Those eyes are going way back. And then come to center. Try to touch that right ear to the right shoulder. Shoulder blades are down. We're just moving that neck and head. Stretching it out. Come center, over to the left. Just that head and neck. Trying to touch that ear to the shoulder. Come center. One more time on the right. Come center. Last time, over to the left. Come center. Now just gentle rolls, head rolls, just in front of you. Just to the front, from side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Last time to the left, to the right, and come up. Let's do some eye exercises. We're going to pretend that there's a face of a clock in front of us, and we're just going to move our eyes to each numeral going clockwise. So we're going to start up at 12. So raise your eyes up to 12 o'clock. And then we're going to move to 1. Just with our eyes as far in that direction as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a great eye exercise. 7, 8, 9. It might be quite painful to do it at first. 10, because we just don't stretch our eyes in this way often. 11. And back up to 12. But keep at it and it'll get easier. Now squeeze your eyes together tight, smile wide. Open your eyes big and say, oh. One more time. Squeeze those eyes tight, smile wide. Open those eyes wide and say, oh. Now grab your chair. We're going to do some balance exercises. The first one we're going to do is standing on one leg with motion. So we're going to stand on one leg and then we're going to tap 3 times to the front, 3 times to the side, 3 times to the back, and then coming back to the front. Now, if you can let go of the chair, that's great. Otherwise, gentle little, maybe a couple fingers or so holding onto that chair. So with that outside leg, let's tap to the front 3 times. 1, 2, 3 to the side. 1, 2, 3 to the back. 1, 2, 3 to the side. 1, 2, 3 to the front. 1, 2, 3 to the side. 1, 2, 3 to the back. 1, 2, 3 to the side. 1, 2, 3 to the front. 1, 2, and 3. Come down on both legs. We're going to do the other side. Same thing. We're going to tap 3, 3, and 3. Ready? Starting front. Tap, tap, tap to the side. 1, 2, 3 to the back. 1, 2, 3 to the side. 1, 2, 3 to the front. 1, 2, 3 to the side. 1, 2, 3 to the back. 1, 2, 3 side. 1, 2, 3. Last to the front. 2, 3. All right. Let's do some toe raises. This is building strength in the feet and the ankles and the calves. We're going to hold on to our chair very lightly if you can, maybe just a finger or two. Belly button to spine, and we're coming up on those toes and then down, up and down, up. Working on our balance and down and strengthening those ankles and those muscles in the feet and down. One more time. When you get up here, stay up here. See if you can let go of that chair and just balance on your toes here for a few seconds, however long you can. If you need to go back to holding on to that chair lightly, just do that. And then come down, toes come up, stretching those calves out a bit, holding on to that chair, and then down, toes come up one more time, just getting a little counter stretch there, and then come down. We'll do our tandem routine, standing routine. So keep your chair handy, holding on to it. You're going to take that right heel, you're going to put it right on the left toes, right in front of it, so that your feet are in alignment. You're going to let go of the chair if you can and move all that weight to the front leg and just balancing here, balancing with all that weight on that front leg, breathing. Now shift your weight back to that back leg. So all your weight is going on that back leg. Belly button to spine, you're still standing straight. Hold on to the chair if you need to. If you don't have to, just balance here. And again to the front. 2 things help with balance for this exercise: squeezing your thighs together and choosing a point in front of you, a stable point that you can focus on. That's called spotting. Now move that weight to that back leg. The front leg straightens, that back knee bends. Belly button to spine. Breathing. Come center. Now lift the toes up, lift the heels up. Toes of the front leg, heel of the back leg. And let go and see how many seconds you can balance here without holding on, if you can. If you need to hold on to the chair, that's fine. The goal is to try to graduate to letting go for at least a few seconds. Then those toes and heels come down, and we're going to do everything on the other side. So that left heel comes right, touching those right toes. Belly button to spine. You're going to push all of your weight onto that front leg. Front knee bends, back leg is straight. Spotting, taking a focus point in front of you, and then come back to center. Move that weight to the back leg, back knee bends, front leg is straight, belly button to spine, breathing. Again, all that weight goes to that front leg, that front knee is bending, that back leg is straight. Our thighs are pressed together to give us some stability. And then move all that weight back to that back leg, back knee bends. Front leg is straight, belly button to spine and breathing. Now come center, grab that chair, front toes come up, back heel comes up. Let go of that chair if you can and balance here with your thighs. Inner thighs are pressed tightly together. That helps us balance. Breathing. And then come down. Let's keep that chair handy. We're going to do our stand up and sit down. So sitting in your chair comfortably. We're going to stand up quickly and sit down slowly. So we're going to get the best of both worlds today. We're going to use those fast twitch muscles, and then we're going to come down slowly to really feel all of the muscles that are at work in this very simple but daily exercise. So hands are either on the lap or they can be crossed in front of you. So let's pop up fast and then sit down slow for 1. Pop up fast, sit down slow for 2. Pop up fast, sit down slow for 3. Up, 4. Up. We're going to do 10 of these. 5. Up. 6. Up. Keep breathing. 7. Up. 8. 9. Last one. Up and down for 10. Staying here. Let's do a little ab core exercise. So you're going to bring your right arm up, and we're going to bring our right knee up, crunching it together. So you want to bring the arm down and the knee up, and this is a seated crunch. All right, we're going to do 15 on the right. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, don't round your back on this one. 3, let the extremities do the work. Let the knee come up and the elbow meet it with a straight back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, bring that arm down. Raise the other one. We're going to do 15 on this side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, do not round your back. Keep it straight. 6. Let the extremities do the work. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one. 15. All right. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Just a few in one direction and a few in the other. Just kind of roll it out. All right, grab that big playground ball if you have it. If you don't, you can use a small, either tennis ball or one of your stress balls. But we're going to put that ball, it's best with the playground ball. We're going to put it between our calves. And we're just simply going to move our leg up and down while we keep that ball from falling out. All right, so we're going to start on the right, just lifting for 1, 2, 3. It's a similar motion to what we just did. 4. Only we're not using our upper body here. 5, 6, but we are using our hips. 8, hips and thighs. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one this side. 15. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, grab that ball, keep it in your hands. We want to press our fingertips into the ball, squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. This is a finger and hand exercise. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Last one, squeeze and release. So while we have this ball, let's do our leg extensions. So we're putting the ball on our right knee. We're going to come up with our leg, extend it, and do a point and flex. While we're doing that, we're going to roll the ball down, but only as far as your arm will reach without bending over. You want your back to be straight. So let's go. 15 on the right. 4, point flex. 1, point flex. 2, point flex. 3, point flex. 4, point flex. 5, point flex. 6, point flex. 7, point flex. 8, point flex. 9, point flex. 10, point flex. 11, remember, straight back. 12, 13, 14, last one. 15. If you want to punch that tension out, go right ahead. We're going to stay on this side. And when we bring that leg up, we're going to circle our ankle. First one way, and then halfway through, we'll switch to the other way. Same thing with the ball. You're just rolling it down. Ready? Straight back, belly button to spine. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's circle the other way. 8. 9. Takes a little brain power to switch it up. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. 15. Punch it out. Let's move it to the left on the left knee. Same thing here. We're gonna come and point and flex for the first 15. And that ball goes down the leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Punch it out. Stay on that side. We're going to do those ankle circles for 15 while we roll the ball down. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now roll the ankle the other way. 8. Circle the ankle the other way. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. All right, put that ball aside. We're going to do a little quadricep stretch, that front of the thigh to stretch it out. So, turning on the side of your chair, you're going to take that outside leg, you're going to point those toes down, and you're going to, with a straight back, tilt back just slightly, and try to press that knee into the floor. You're going to feel that on the front of your thigh, quadricep stretch. So just breathe, make sure your back is flat, don't arch it. You're just tilting back with a flat back. And breathe. Switch sides, swing around. That outer leg comes back, those toes are pointing into the ground. The knee is pointing to the ground, like you're trying to drill that knee into the ground. And with a flat back, you're just pressing that pelvis forward and a slight angle. And you're going to feel that in the front of your thigh. Nice quadricep stretch. And breathe it out. All right, come up. We're going to do our upper body sequence. We're going to start with our overhead bin press. So get the weights that are appropriate for that exercise for you. I'm going to do this from the side so you can see the angle at which you should be pressing. So we're going to start here at the shoulders. Now you can do this alternating one and the other if you'd like. I'm going to do them together, okay? But you can alternate if you would like. All right, so we're going to press up and forward, okay? So it's not here. That is a different exercise. So we're doing our up and forward at an angle. All right, here we go. Let's do 13 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that back straight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one, 13. All right. Put those weights down and maybe do some shoulder rolls, shake it out. Loosen up those shoulders that were working really hard. Maybe shake them, roll them. All right, we're gonna do a second set, okay? This time I'm gonna show you how to do them from the front, and I'm going to alternate, but you can certainly do them, in tandem. So ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one. 13. Put those weights down. Shake it out. We're going to move into a row and tricep combination. So you can do this seated or standing. If you're seated, you're going to be sitting in your chair a little forward. Those weights are going to be by your ankles, and you've got a flat back, but you're hinging at the hips, and you're going to row up, and then you're going to extend the right and then the left. Okay, if you're standing up, it's the same thing. You're just not in the seat. You're just standing with that hinging at the hips. The knees are slightly bent, okay? So we're gonna row up and then right, left, and then both come down. Up, right, left, and down. Up, right, left for 3. This is a combination, bent over row and tricep exercise. 4, getting a twofer here. 5, up, right, left. 6, we'll do 13, up, right, left. 7, up, right, left. 8. When you come up, you want to lock those wrists, lock those elbows by your side, flat back, and down, up, right, left. 10, up, right, left. 11, up, right, left. 12, last one, right, left, and 13. All right, put those weights down. You need to grab some water, please do. And just swing those arms out for a minute. Now we're going to go into our second set. This time we're going to extend the left arm first after our row and then the right. Okay, so whether seated or standing, you're going to hinge at the hips. Those knees have a little bend if you're standing. And we're going to row up and then left and right for 1. Up, left, right for 2. Up, left, right for 3. Up, left, right for 4. Up, left, right, 5. Up, left, right, 6. Up, left, right, 7. Up, left, right, 8. Up, left, right, 9. Up, left, right, down for 10. Up, left, right, 11. Up, left, right, 12. Last one. Up, left, and right for 13. All right, come up and put those weights down. Shake out those hands. Maybe do some jazz hands. Press those fingers to the thumb. And get ready for our bicep curls. So grab the weights that are appropriate for that exercise for you. This is a rotating bicep curl. So we're going to have our hands facing, our palms facing our thighs. We're going to bring those weights up to about waist height. We're going to rotate them. We're going to do a full-on bicep curl with a little micro stop here, micro stop at the waist again as you rotate them and then down. So that's the full motion. All right, let's do 13 for 1, 2, 3. Keep your belly button to spine. Be conscious of those lower abdominals. Make sure they're tight. 5. Those elbows are locked into your side. 7. 8. Make that rotation distinct. 9. 10. 11. 12. Last one. 13. And down. Put those weights down for just a few seconds. Shake out those hands. Again, anything that feels good. I like to press my fingers together. That feels good after having those heavy weights in my hands, or you can shake them or do kind of like claws, right? Scratching maybe, you know, having those tops of those fingers and thumb come down. Shake it out. Grab those weights again. Last set. Same thing, rotating bicep curl. Have a little give in those knees if you're standing. Ready? 1, 2. Remember your breathing, right? You're breathing out on the effort. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8. Lock those elbows by your sides. 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one. 13. All right, you can put those weights down. We're going to move to our lower body segment. So if you are using leg weights, please go ahead and put them on now. I'm just going to go grab my water. Okay, let's do some hand and finger exercises while we're doing our leg exercises. Again, it's a twofer. We're working a couple different areas of the body. We're also using our brain. Whenever we're moving more than one body part, it's a little harder to remember to coordinate. So we're going to start with our back leg lifts. Straight leg, leading with the heel. Our glutes are what's working here. You want to make sure your belly button is just fine. You do not want to arch that back. You also don't want to collapse. You don't want to also move forward. You want to stay in alignment. When we come up with that leg, we're going to press all of our fingers and fingertips and thumb tip into the ball. Okay, so starting on the right, straight leg lift to the back and press those fingers for 1. Squeeze those glutes when you come up for 2. Squeeze and press those fingers into the ball. 3. Squeeze and press for 4. When you come down, try not to touch. That will give that standing leg a better workout. Squeeze those glutes. 6. Press those fingers into the ball. 7. 8. When you bring that arm up, make sure it's no higher than shoulder height so that we don't stress that shoulder joint. So if you want to leave it down here, that's fine. 12. Last one on this side. Squeeze those glutes when you come up. And 13. March it out. That ball comes into the right hand now. Same thing. We're going to press those fingers and that thumb together. We're going to lead with the left heel. Straight leg. Coming back for 1. Squeezing those glutes. 2. Try not to touch when you come down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Squeezing those glutes, pressing those fingers into the ball. 9. 10. 11. Squeezing the glutes. Last one this side. 13. March it out. That ball goes back into that left hand. This time when we come up, we're going to press individual fingers from index to pinky and then back, right? But same thing with the leg. Okay, leading with the right heel for 1. Pressing each individual finger as you come up. 3. And squeezing those glutes. 4. 5. 6. Squeezing. Try not to touch when you come down. 7. 8. 9, 10, squeezing those glutes. 11, 12, last one, 13, march it out. That ball comes into the right hand, same thing, individual fingers back and forth. Starting with the left leg, leading with the heel, 4, 1, 2, squeezing those glutes and pressing those fingers in. 4, try not to touch when you come down. 5, belly button to spine. 6, let the glutes do the work. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, last one, 13. All right, march it out. Keep that ball and move it to the right hand. We're gonna do our hamstring curls, right? So we're using these muscles, and when we come up, we're gonna do a bicep curl and do a power squeeze, okay? Starting with the right, leading with the heel for 1, 2, 3, squeezing the back of the leg. Squeeze those hamstrings. 5, power squeeze that ball. 6, 7, 8, 9. Try not to touch when you come down. Squeeze the back of that leg. 11, 12, last one, 13. Okay, march it out. That ball comes into the right hand. Same thing. This time we're leading with the left foot, left heel, squeezing the back of the leg for 1, and power squeezing that ball when you come up. 2, let those hamstrings work, squeeze them. 4, standing up nice and straight. 5, let the leg and the glutes do the work. 6, 7, 8, try not to touch when you come down. 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, march it out. That ball goes back into the left hand. Same thing. We're going to do that power squeeze as the leg comes up. Ready for 1, leading with the heel. 2, 3, 4. Try not to touch when you come down. 5, really power squeezing that ball. 6, remember to use your thumb with this. 7, thumb and fingers. 8, 9, 10. My little Nathan's coming in. 11. Hey, buddy. Hi. 12. Last one. 13. All right. Walk it out. Other side. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really squeeze the back of that leg when you come up. 10, like you're trying to kick yourself in the butt. 11, 12, and last one, 13. March it out. We're going to move to our side leg lifts. We're going to start on the right side, and you want to have that pigeon toe when you're lifting that leg. When we come up with the ball, we're just going to flip our wrist up, and then the arm comes down. All right, starting on the right with the foot, with the leg for 1. And that wrist flicks up. 2, 3. You want to make sure you're not leaning with this exercise. 4. You want the leg to do the work. You want the extremities to do the work. 6. Have a slight bend in that standing leg. And try not to touch. 8. You'll get a nice workout on that standing leg too. 9. 10. 11. 12. Last one. 13. All right, march it out. That ball comes into the right hand. Same thing on this side. You're just going to flick that wrist up when your leg comes up. All right, on the left, leading with the heel for 1. Standing up straight. Again, let those extremities do the work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one this side. 13. March it out. We're going to go back to the right leg, and this time when you come up with the ball, just flick that wrist down. Opposite direction. Ready? Leading with the heel on the right. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try not to touch when you come down. Keep that pigeon toe. And belly button to spine. There's a lot to think about. And keep breathing. Breathe out on the effort. 11, 12. Last one this side, 13. And march it out. Release that tension. If you want to punch it out, you can. Ball goes into the right hand. Same thing when we come up, flicking that wrist down. All right, leading with the left heel, pigeon toe for 1, 2, wrist comes down. 3, 4. Belly button to spine. Keep breathing. 6. Core is straight. We're letting the extremities do the work. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one. 13. All right, put that ball down, put that chair aside. We're gonna do some stretching. We're gonna do a nice combo stretch for the lower body. If you had leg weights on, take them off right now. Grab some water if you need to. All right, let's do that combo stretch. You're gonna step back with that right leg. You're gonna straighten that left leg and those toes come up. Bend the right knee and pretend like you're bringing those toes up to your shin. This is a calf stretch. Now we're gonna sit back, flat back, like we're going to sit into a chair. And we're gonna feel that, the back of our thigh, that hamstring stretch. You're probably gonna feel it here in the glute too. Breathe. Those toes come down. Roll it up and sit back on that back leg. Bend the knee, the front leg straightens, and we're just gonna push our pelvis forward with a straight back. Don't arch your back. You want your spine to be in alignment, and you're gonna feel that in the hip flexor on this side. Just breathing into that stretch. Breathing. Step those legs together. We're gonna do it all on the other side. So step back with that left leg. Left knee is bent, those toes come up on the right leg, which is straight, as if you're gonna try to touch them to your shin. Press back like you're gonna sit down on something, and you're gonna feel it right here in that hamstring. And breathe, nice flat back. Breathe it out. Keep those toes coming up to feel that calf stretch. Now the toes come down and you're gonna sit back on that back leg, bend that knee into the ground, straighten that front leg and push that pelvis forward with a flat back. You're gonna feel it in the groin area and that hip flexor. Breathe. All right, those legs come back together. Bring those arms up. One hand goes back, like you're trying to touch the center of your back. Stretching out our triceps. Gently press that elbow. Looking straight ahead, breathing. Change arms, other side, other hand goes to the back. We're pressing gently on that elbow, stretching this tricep. Breathing. Now bring one arm across straight, pressing that shoulder. Do not press on the joint here. You're either pressing up here on the shoulder, or if you want, you can press below the joint. Either way will work. Breathing. Other side. Getting a nice stretch there. Breathing. Now bring both arms up. You're going to bring one down, palm pressing to the floor. The other palm is pressing up to the ceiling. And then just stretch it over. Feeling that on the side of the body. Nice side stretch. Breathing. Come back to center and just do the opposite. So one palm is pressing down, the other pressing up like you're trying to touch it to the ceiling, and just bending over, stretching it all out. All right, come to center. Wrap your arms around you. Bring your head down, stretching out that upper back. Nice stretch for the upper back and neck. Breathing. Switch arms. The other one goes on top. Same thing, that head comes down. Breathing. Stretching that upper back. Now bend those knees. Take a nice deep breath up and down, and give yourself a hand. That is class for today.